Hi, welcome back to my channel. So happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining me today. So I've got 3 decks in front of me. We've got the the Divine Energy Oracle, the Gateway Oracle, and the Keepers of the Light Oracle. So let's check in with the oracles this morning. Let's get a message for the collective today. Let's find out what your divine energy is calling for you to do today. Well, the sun is shining. It's as though things are slowly being cleared up. Interesting. So, that's very interesting. So it's your divine energy calling for you to do today. Let's see what would like to come through. Okay. Wow, that was quick. So we have 2 cards and we have, do something different, express your joy. Okay, do something different, express your joy, raise your vibration. Okay, it's time to raise your vibration. Okay, really interesting here. So when I'm looking into the cards, I feel as though you're already using your voice. You've admitted your vulnerabilities, and now it's time to raise your vibration. So do something different. Perhaps you did. Perhaps you did something different. Perhaps you spoke up in a different way. Expressed your joy. Perhaps that's something that is new for you. Well, it's all about raising your vibration. This is going to help to raise your vibration. So get out of your own way today and do something different. It's very interesting. It ties in with something that came through earlier. I posted onto my Whispers from the Divine Facebook page. So do something different today. Let's find our messages. Okay, let's have a moment. Marvellous. Page 64. We've had page 64, or card 64. We've had the number 64 coming out on Lucy's channel, at the Channel of Love. We've had 64. So we were singing the song about 64 Zoo Lane. That's the one. So have you been, let me begin this again. So do something different. Have you ever heard the saying, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and hoping to get different results? This is the moment to take this advice into consideration. Free yourself from frustrating conditions by trying something very different. Your divine energy is calling you to avoid automatic responses and instead seek well thought out, conscious responses to the areas in life where you are most challenged. Interesting, sorry. If you normally speak up, then listen. If you normally say very little, then speak up. If you usually do too much, then try doing less. If you give the minimum, now is the time to give the maximum. Push your limits as you approach life's challenges in a new way. So examine your life and your relationships through clear eyes. Identify where you are withholding instead of giving your life your all. Open up and be generous with your time, energy, effort, and love. It will pay off. Express your joy. Okay. Express yourself. Okay. Your gentle spirit is radiating light and love to the world as you embrace the true meaning of who you are, a divine child of the universe. You are recuperating from the negative and unconscious energies of the 5 sensory world and accepting your divine birthright. It's igniting the fire of passion in your soul and placing joy in your heart. Your divine energy is calling you to allow your divine inner child in you to take over and lead your life. Recapture the spirit of curiosity and play, and let your spontaneous self guide you. See the world with fresh eyes. Isn't it interesting? Both of those cards talk about seeing things with fresh eyes and seeing clearly. And it's just like I was saying at the beginning, how are you receiving this clarity and seeing things clearly today? Interesting. So discover what's beautiful, entertaining, delightful and fun. Excuse the noise in the background. And then go after it without restraint. You're being appointed to serve as a role model for the new millennium by demonstrating that suffering and self-denial are not morally superior choices. Let the world feel your joy, for it's contagious and lifts all whom you touch. It does indeed. It lifts you and those around you. So raise your vibration. Raise your vibration today. Thank you. Are you suffering? Have you been suffering? And are you suffering from vague physical ailments like headaches, belly aches, phantom pains or worse? Are you struggling to feel healthy and strong? Don't panic and don't interpret any physical challenges or ailments as signs of failure or weakness. Your body's complaints are simply its way of alerting you to the need to release old patterns and unexpressed feelings so that you have a clear and active physical vibration. Embrace them lovingly and thank your visible self for working so hard to properly house your spirit. Consciously choose to cast off useless feelings of depression, sorrow, or self-recrimination in order to retrieve your health. Your divine energy is calling you to introduce your body to a higher, more positive, healthy vibration through loving and healthy choices and thoughts. Discipline your mind to focus on those energies that enable you to love your body and listen to it with patience and interest. If it's troubled, it's alerting you to release. Oh, what's interesting as well, I just found out this, sorry, at the beginning of this. Are you suffering from vague headaches? I think we were all suffering from a bit of a headache from the background noise there. I'm so glad that it's ended. So yes, discipline your mind to focus on those energies that enable you to love your body and to listen to it with patience and interest. If it's troubled, it's alerting you to release what no longer serves you. By letting go of old patterns, you'll raise your vibration and enhance your physical and psychic vitality. That's wonderful. So let's go through the Gateway Oracle. I'd like to come through for you today. What does the universe want you to know today? Okay, thank you. So what does the universe want you to know today? Okay, thank you. Wow, so we have 2 cards already. So we have Mending Bridges and Receiving from Angels. So I heal rifts, I am a mender. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. Hearing messages from Spirit. I'm a clear channel for messages from Spirit. Okay. So, let's read our messages from the universe today. The Gateway Oracle. Mending Bridges. So the universe wants you to know there are times to drop everything and leave. And there are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now, for you no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. Take action now. Heal old wounds with respect to people and situations. Carefully do whatever you feel is necessary to make amends. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. Receiving from angels. Angels are watching over you. They love you deeply and profoundly. Be still and open your heart to their wisdom and healing. They will come to you in soft breezes, rainbows. Wow, that's very interesting. Let me just share with you one of our rainbows. Okay. Because I've got rainbows surrounding the room today. So I have a few of these rainbow charms. If you are interested in purchasing one yourself, if you would like to get hold of one, then please do contact me. Check out my website. I may put a few up because I've only got a few made at the moment, but there's a few that are in the window that have actually been, they're charging with the sun and the moon. And today they are shining their rainbows all around the room. I can't catch the sunlight in this position in the room, but there we go. That's something to inform you of. Very interesting. So they will come to you. So at the moment the angels are filling the room with the rainbows. They will come to you in soft breezes, rainbows and feathers that seem to magically appear. These signs let you know that you are going in the right direction and that all is unfolding exactly as it should. The angelic energy within you is expanding. Know that you are an angelic healing force for others. Blessings from above are showering over your life. Angels are real and their presence is near. They are only a thought away. Messengers from the Creator. They come to you with immense blessings and love. All is well. Spread your wings and soar. Believe. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. Have faith that you can discern these messages, and you will. You are a vibrational match for communications from these spiritual realms. And so now, and in the days ahead, you'll be even more aware of these loving messages that are flooding your soul. The universe wants you to know one of the secrets of the universe is the power of belief. If you are able to imagine and truly believe that something can happen, then miracles will abound. Look for signs. The feather that alights at your feet, the penny that mysteriously appears, or the rainbows splashed across the sky. Wow, 2 cards with the same message, hey? Might be a sign that spirit is trying to get your attention. Watch for signs in your dreams too, for messages from spirit are often conveyed during the nocturnal hours. Messages are waiting for you. Listen to the messages in the wind. Okay. So, let's get our final message now from the keepers of the light. Let's pull that window closed. Okay. So thank you, keepers of the light. What's our final message, please, for the collective today? What would you like the collective to know about their situation? Thank you. Wow, we have two cards. So we have Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love. Express your joy and be heard. And we also have, wow, we keep seeing the Divine Director, don't we? So we have the Divine Director again, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Happiness is your purpose. On the bottom of the deck. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, let's just check something out a moment in the book. So, bottom of the deck, we have Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. So, do something important. Oh, do something important. What am I saying? You have something important to share. Well, you do. You have something important to say. You have something important to say. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So you do. You have something important to share. You have a lot of magic to share. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, so stay focused. You have a lot of magic and love and hope to share. Love is yours, so recognize your divine birthright, your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. To awaken to acceptance of divine love. Give and receive in balance. Okay, so let's read our messages today from the Keepers of the Light. So Mercury and the Divine Director. So Mercury is the Roman god of messages and communication. In Greek mythology, he is known as Hermes. Express delivery. Magic words, I suppose. Marvellous. He's often been depicted with wings on his feet, representing his capacity to be swift and carrying a caduceus, the same healing wand that Archangel Raphael is known to carry. As well as overseeing communication, he oversees the planet Mercury. When this goes retrograde, which means it appears to go backwards when seen from the Earth, communication can be delayed or difficult. We can call on Mercury for help with loving, honest and open conversations, divination, and any form of expressive art such as writing, poetry and journalism. He can also help us heal miscommunications that have caused distress. Open all levels of communication now. Important messages, information and insights are being shared. You may hear from an old friend or family member, or have an opportunity to finally understand a loved one you've not had an easy time with. You may be able to clarify situations where you feel you weren't heard properly or were misunderstood. Get things off your chest in a loving way so that you can clear all the roads to love in your life. Listen, too. Communication is a two-way street. Mercury is here now to allow you to hear clearly and be heard. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. The Divine Director is a facet. Oh, I can see rainbows shining. It's like I'd really like somewhere to place my rainbow. Do I have anywhere? Oh, dearie me. Where can I? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Okay. Can I hold it behind me? Or did you see it sparkling in the... Okay. Okay, let's just put it down, woman. Thank you. Whoa, man. Joe, woman. Thank you. As I read the words joy, that's interesting. Can we come back? Everything's kicking off around me. This is very, very distracting, isn't it, right now? I guess this is the divine intervention is occurring. So anyway, the Divine Director is a facet of the heart of the Creator. According to New Thought teaching, his energy is merged directly with God's divine plan so that we can access it and understand on a deeper level what will support our true function, which is to be happy. The Divine Director works directly with angels. Well, we've been talking about the angels. And in particular, guardian angels, so that they can fulfill their role of supporting the earth and all of her people. Right now, your angels are reminding you that your divine purpose on earth is to remember love and do what makes you happy. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. What is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You are becoming aware of a sense of purpose in your life. It gives you a sense of joy. It's something that brings you pleasure rather than something you have to work for. Know that your career can complement your purpose but not define it. But the path you are on at this time is right, and the universe is encouraging you to move forwards. Wow. Well, that's a very interesting and on-point message even for me right now. It touches me and is quite relevant for me because, you know, I set up my website. I've used my own my own finances to fund setting up a website, you know, to help me out of my, you know, dark night of the soul times, you know, to keep me in the light. It was a place where I was able to start sharing my readings because my readings are therapy to me. And I really needed my therapy, my meditation, my healing messages. And so I set up my website about 3 years ago. And it was a place for me. It was like my little sanctuary where I could just write out the healing messages really that came through for the collective. And so that's what I'd spent the last 3 years doing. You know, the first year I spent a lot of time. I needed that time away to heal because I was going through quite a heavy time, like emotionally and mentally and physically even, in fact. There was a lot of strain and a lot of burdens. And I had to have this sanctuary in order to heal. And so my website exists because it's a place where I've been able to blog my messages and they're still there. I've republished the website for people, because I know that these messages are important for others, and also most importantly for me to heal. Because without these messages and without a place where I'm able to share, you know, it's a place where you become quite stifled. It's not a great place. It lowers my vibration. So my sanctuary is my website, you know, where I've spent some time, and I've crafted a couple of items out of my hobby, my magic, my own magic of healing from many things, and my connection to spirit, which I find and receive through these beautiful little things that I've been able to make and share with you. And so there, that's my little that's very relevant to me. And so that was relevant. There was a moment where I've been able to open my communication and express my joy to you about my sanctuary, and how that is my place where I'm able to uplift others. And so this is also a place for that. That's why I created this place, to bring my voice into it. So Mary Magdalene, teacher, awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay. We don't have a full picture of who Mary of Magdala actually was, but we do know from spiritual texts that she was a great visionary and teacher with clairvoyant abilities, because she was able to see angels and the soul of her twin flame, Master Jesus, after he had passed away. She also had the ability to shake up crowds of people, to bring their hearts and minds back to the highest good. She now devotes her time to supporting us in bringing about the radical changes the earth needs in order to prosper, and to encouraging those who feel the need to teach the joy of spirit. Mary is a rebel heart in many ways. She helps those light workers who feel restricted by the opinions of others to step up and speak their truth. You have a strong desire to share what you have learned. You may feel people will dismiss you or ridicule you, but don't worry, Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength, because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and leader, and the world needs you, and you are backed by heaven. So step forwards and share all that you have learned. Wow, I feel quite emotional. Magic, absolute magic. What a magical message that we have today. So, Isis. Let's read Isis. Magic is manifesting. Isis is a strong, smart and focused Egyptian winged goddess. According to legend, she was able to move from darkness to light and between the underworld, heaven and earth. For that reason, whenever she comes to us, she will help us move from the hell of our own fear into the heaven of our own love. She was also able to revive her lover Osiris from the dead, and this powerful allegorical story shows how she can help us revive an aspect of our life or a dream that we may have killed off with fear or lack of self-belief. With her magical abilities, Isis will guide us to bring our dreams into reality. You are moving into a space where your dream reality is becoming your outward reality. This is an extremely powerful time, and it's vital to keep focused on the highest good of all. You no longer want to relive your own history or feel unsupported. Acknowledging where you once were and how you have changed that situation around is a powerful focus of gratitude that will align you with universal abundance. Discipline and commitment are important now. Consider that you are moving between worlds when you daydream or create visions and bring life-enhancing ideas into reality. Magic is manifesting all around you. This is exciting. Oops. So, don't quit your daydream. And that was our reading today. So I hope you enjoyed. Much love, everybody. Thank you again for being here. And I shall look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye for now.